or are looking for ways on how to turn your skills into a business that will generate an income, then this show is for you. Hi, my name is Olivia. I am an accountant, certified QuickBooks Pro advisor, and I'm the owner of Profits and Books bookkeeping services. So a very, very warm welcome if you have just tuned in. When you don't have an income, when you don't have any money, you don't have a job, it is the most demoralizing, humiliating, most heartbreaking, and painful thing to go through. And very often, when you are in that space, you forget what you are capable of and what you can achieve. But for today, I want you to realize and understand you already have the skills, you have the experience, you have the knowledge. And if you don't have maybe a certain set of skills, it's always possible to learn it. But what you do need more than anything, it's confidence and it's courage and to overcome the fear to start. So let's look at the lies of, or let's debunk the myths when it comes to starting a business. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need big overheads. You don't need many things if you want to start a business. All you need is the skill and the willingness and an open mind on how to start. So let's look at the 5 ideas of how you can use your skills to start a business. The first skill, obviously, because I'm an accountant, I'm going to start with bookkeeping. But if you don't have a bookkeeping qualification, but you've always been interested in it, now might be your opportunity to explore that avenues. Many businesses don't have a document system. You can create a file system for them online in the cloud. They don't have an invoicing system. You can approach small businesses and ask them if you can arrange or organize the invoicing systems. If you are more advanced and you have more advanced knowledge and you have an accounting qualification or you have a bookkeeping certificate, then you can file taxes for small businesses. In terms of QuickBooks, you can set up QuickBooks for small businesses. So I just want you to let your mind go and keep an open mind of all the possibilities that there are, that you can do, even if you are just interested in bookkeeping. At the core, it's to organize the admin for small businesses. You can walk into so many companies, small to medium businesses, and the admin, it's in a mess or it's non-existent. You can offer that solution to them. Number 2, if you are someone you are good with your hands, you like to fix something. Like in all families, we have that one person when something is broken, whether it's a washing machine, a microwave, a kettle, when something breaks, they say, no, don't worry, you can go and speak to that person. They will fix it or they call you. That is your skill. That is what you do effortlessly without even thinking, and it comes natural and it makes you happy when you do that. You can use that skill to get an income, whether it's plumbing or you are an electrician or you are a jack of all trades, you can fix things all over the place. That is another skill that you can focus on. Another interesting one that I want to mention is when it comes to the installation of generators and solar systems. There's a huge demand for alternative energy, especially now with electricity that's expensive as well as maybe the inconsistency of electricity, people are looking for someone to install a generator or to install a solar installation. Use your skill, do the research, speak to people. That's another stream of income. Then number 3, what is the one thing that we just cannot live without? The one thing, if it gets lost or stolen, your whole life is in it. That is our phones. If you know how to fix phones, many businesses have started by someone fixing a phone and then others like, hey, that one fixed my cell phone. Go to him or go to her. That's another skill, right? So if you can fix phones, if you can fix laptops, computers, even if you can build up computers, if you can upgrade because you know how to do it. And if you are thinking, but I need money for that, no, you don't. With these services, you ask a deposit. The client pays for the equipment that you need to buy. So that's another skill to consider. And again, it comes back to the thing that you've always been doing for free, and everybody comes to you to do it, or when they need that thing to be fixed. Sorry. Number 4. Many students struggle with maths or with English if it's not their first language, or it can be French or Portuguese in whatever country that you are in, or Spanish. If you know in your country, there may be people who want to learn how to speak English, or they want to learn how to speak Spanish, or they want to speak Italian or Portuguese or French. And you know, even if it's one person, and you can tutor that person, you can teach them how to speak English. Or when it comes to maths, you can be, because it seems as if maths is a problem to many, many students. How to do the maths, you become a tutor. And to link with that, it is training as well. Your skill is what you know. How about training other people, teaching them what you know? How about computer classes? How about baking classes, cooking classes? How about everything that you know? Think about it. Think about everything that you know. Something that you have done research into, that you know more than anyone else. And people, you are the go-to person. If you are good at simplifying complex laws, because you're always reading about maybe new trade agreements, new policies, and no one knows about it, those are the things that you can teach people about. Do you know how to set up QuickBooks Online? Teach people how to do that. So that is training and tutoring. That's the 4th one. The 5th one is the one that really, really have me excited. It has been a game changer to me, and it has simplified my life in so many ways, and that is AI. If you are broke, jobless, and you are at the lowest that you have been, and you have a cell phone and an internet connection, you have to use AI. You have different options. You can use ChatGPT, Gemini AI, Claude AI. There are countless options that you have in terms of AI. Even if you are just thinking of an idea and you think that you don't know enough of it to actually want to sell and make money of it, AI is your go-to person. AI will answer all the questions that you would have to pay someone to answer for you, or the ones that you would have to search the entire internet, visit so many websites. AI will help you to compact it into one, and then you build your idea from that. As an example, if you want to design courses, like maybe you are passionate about programming, but you don't know anything about it and you can't afford to go and study programming. AI is the way to go. Coding, use AI. Do you want content creation? Because there are many small businesses who don't even have a blog. They don't have a Facebook presence. They don't have a YouTube presence. They are missing in action when it comes to social media. If you go into AI and you say this is a small to medium business, they are maybe selling the best handbags, but nobody knows about them. It is quality. Draft me a marketing plan, identifying the target market, identifying the income group, identifying the demographics. AI will help you to formulate an on-point, laser-sharp marketing plan. If you want to do content writing, you can put the prompt into AI and say, that, which was a huge bone of contention in South Africa not too long ago. Give me 10 engaging topics about that will speak to small business owners. You put the ideas of what you have into AI and it will structure it, streamline it, and it will be in your own voice. When it comes to designing courses, it will give you the structure, the layout, and it will give you the steps in between of the courses. You then go to Canva, you create the visuals. If you want to design a branding package for your clients for the logo, you want to design a logo, you want to design branding for their stationery, you want to get the right colors of their brand, Canva helps with that. You can even ask the suggestions of AI. This is the company, this is who they are targeting, these are their products. Suggest what branding colors would work for them. You cannot, in today's world that we live in, ignore AI. Even all of those other skill sets that I have mentioned, your bookkeeping and accounting, your training and tutoring, your trades, your fixing computers and laptops. AI can even help you with that if you get stuck. So what I am asking of you is to consider your capabilities and the possibilities that you have. I then want to ask you to go to AI and type in the prompts of what it is that where you want to go and what it is that you need. Whether you dream of whatever it is that you are dreaming of, whatever skill, do not ignore any skill that you have. So what is the next step? Make a list of all the skills that you have. Even the secret ones that's like you were thinking of it, you were considering of it, but you thought, you know what? No one would be interested to pay me for this, or this is not going to work. Still, make a list of all your skills, even the ones that seem so ridiculous. Then you choose one. For the whole list, you choose one. And that is the one that you are going to advertise. You can use WhatsApp, you can use Facebook, you can use LinkedIn, depending on who you are targeting. Then, and offer one service. And you offer that one skill that obviously becomes your service, and you look at it as what is the problem that I am solving with this service. Because once you can solve a problem, you are onto something here. And then from there, you tell people about it. And those people have always been coming to you to like, quickly, can you fix my phone for me? Can you fix my laptop? Can you do this for me? Now you start charging, because it's so easy to forget when you are broke and jobless that even in that state, people still come and ask you to do things for you. And very often, there's a common thing that they ask. I want you to look at it and see that this is my skill and this is my ticket and this is my way out of being broke. I just want to end off by saying that none of these ideas, it's an overnight fix. It is something that you will build from scratch, and then it starts growing from there. What you need is to, as they say, show up every single day, work at it every single day. And you just need that one client, just that one client who will pay you for the service that you provide. And that will be the beginning of your business. So thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments which of these skills speak to you. Let me know in the comments what you are going to use to turn your skill into a business. And if there are anything I haven't mentioned, because this is it was just a small summary of all the countless skills that people have that they can turn into businesses, but you don't need money to do it. And for more tips and for more tips, more advice, and more videos like this, please subscribe. Thank you once again for watching.